Iowa City traffic, Scott 3542 Foxtrot is holding short, runway 12. I believe it was a Cirrus on the VOR approach, just looking for an update on your location.
We're just right over the top of the field. We're going to go outbound on the 25, do a RNAV 25 after this.
Okay, so you guys are going missed?
We're just now going missed.
Okay, perfect. Iowa City traffic, Scott 3542 Foxtrot, going to be back taxiing on runway 12, Iowa City.
Why is he doing 25?
So they're getting different types of approaches in. So they're just doing the approaches. Alright, so make sure the final items are all complete. You got your lights done? Yep. Let's go.
Landing lights on.
I'll taxi us. You can do the checklist, okay?
Flaps over track. Alright.
Alright, let me know whenever you're ready to take it.
Yeah, I can.
Alright, your flex drills.
Hey, I have a question for you though.
What's up?
So let's say he's going to take off on runway 25, right? That's the one.
He's not taking off on 25.
Oh, he's not?
Nope. So what he's doing, he's practicing instrument approaches. So, they're simulating like they're in clouds, or one of the pilots is, the other one's looking out. He's essentially simulating, clouds are at like 400 feet, you need to get below them, something along those lines. So they're just practicing the different types of approaches. They did what's known as a VOR approach.
Yeah.
So next they're going to do I think it's an RNAV approach, which is a different type of approach entirely. Think of it like short field landing versus normal landing, except you can only do those on different runways. It's not quite that, but do you kind of understand?
Kinda.
Okay. So all you need to know is he's doing, I hesitate to use the word maneuvers, he's practicing for instrument conditions. Alright.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, taking off on runway 12, remaining on pattern. Engine instruments all in the green. Except for fuel flow.
Which one?
Fuel flow.
It's above it, that's fine. Remember, we're full power right now. Once we go to cruise, it'll be fine. So which way are we turning?
It's gonna be a right traffic.
Alright, cool. I like to, anytime I turn, I like to just raise the wing in the direction of the turn just to make sure there's no traffic or anything there, okay?
Marshalltown traffic, experimental 930 Golf, 10 miles to the west. We'll be making left base runway 31, Marshalltown.
Yeah, thank you. I was about to do that.
It's okay. Try to do it before you even take off, okay?
Yeah.
Don't forget your call-outs when we're...
Yep. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, downwind. Right downwind on 12, Iowa City.
Good job.
Marshalltown traffic, 30 Golf, 5 mile right base, runway 13, Marshalltown.
But he said 5 mile right base for runway, what?
I don't know, he's in Marshalltown though.
Okay. I just couldn't understand him.
At the beam.
Alright.
0 to 15 RPM.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, turning right base, runway 12, Iowa City.
110, 10 degrees, so flat. Guided balloon up.
So remember, 45 degrees from where you're planning on landing, not the beginning of the runway.
That's a little too far.
Yep.
I feel like I'm a little too low, so I'm not going to put the flaps.
Okay.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542, turning final on 12, Iowa City. Okay, below 85. You know, one notch of flaps.
Okay. You're like right on the edge of that. Look at your airspeed, buddy.
Yep, too fast.
Alright. You gotta not have so much power in. You still got one notch of flaps to go, so you can put that second notch of flaps in right now. Help us.
Below 85. One more notch of, last notch of flaps.
There you go.
Still on the right path. Be a little bit of power.
City traffic, experimental Juliet Delta, 6 miles southeast, inbound for landing on
I'm going to make it, so I'm going to reduce to full
IC traffic sky 3542 Foxtrot, short final runway 12, staying in the pattern. Go around. There you go. Runway's a little short too, you know?
Yeah.
Good job.
So I wasn't straight?
No, we would have landed it. If it was a full stop, it would have been fine. But we were floating a little bit, you know? I didn't want to...
Oh, you won't have enough runway.
Huh?
You won't have enough runway?
Traffic citation.
Yeah, maybe.
Tango is
5
miles.
I didn't want to...
Northeast,
Below 60.
So the good thing about this runway is runway 12 is a little bit shorter. So you see how there's these like towers over here to our right? We got to be very careful and make sure that we're staying on the runway, all right? Because if you look back, look behind us, you see how we're to the right?
Yeah.
Okay. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, turning right crosswind at runway 12, Iowa City. Kayakers. Wow, that's a lot of kayakers.
Those are paddle boats, right?
Yeah. I think they're kayaks. Iowa City traffic, Sky 3542 Foxtrot, and turning right downwind, runway 12, Iowa City. You gotta stay on top of those radio calls since we know someone else is coming in, okay?
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's always a good idea. No, so it's fine. I'm just saying, since we know someone's trying to enter, we probably want to let them know when we're turning and stuff, alright? So keep an eye out for him. I don't remember exactly where he said he was.
Iowa City traffic, experimental Juliet Delta, entering right downwind, runway 12, Iowa City.
Probably behind us.
Yep. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is turning right base, runway 12, Iowa City. So let's start turning.
Around 10. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. It's gonna be ready. Okay, I'll do it.
Fine. So I'm having you turn a little short this time. I want you to try to make some corrections. What do you think we can do? If you look at the runway, we're high, right?
Yeah.
There you go, power to idle. What else can you do?
Put more flaps if it's above 85.
There you go, below 85 now.
Below 85.
Okay, so we can dump the flaps into full, right? Let's keep the turn coming in. Alright. See how I dumped it into full on the base there? Yeah. Iowa City traffic, Sky 3542 Foxtrot is on final, runway 12, remaining in the pattern, Iowa City.
A lot of airspeed now.
Yeah, we got a lot of airspeed to bleed off. What can you do?
Pull up the plane to be level a bit.
Okay, what else? We're high.
Forward slim.
Okay, how are we gonna do that? A little careful.
Okay, I think we're good.
Alright, cool. Could you make the runway from here?
Yeah.
Alright, go missed. There you go.
Iowa City traffic, experimental Juliet Delta turning right base, runway 12, Iowa City.
Good job.
I'll go higher faster this time.
Huh?
Because of the...
Yeah, we're gonna have, I'm not gonna screw with your pattern this time, don't worry. I just want you to get a couple of, go-arounds in, too. It's not all about the landing, sometimes it's about knowing when to go missed, you know? Excuse me. Yeah, see? You're a little bit further to the right this time. Because if you look back at the runway, you see how we're sort of like right along it? Let's see, I'm just checking the time. It is 10:23.
Oh, we have time, right?
Huh?
We have time. I thought the run-up is gonna take longer, but luckily there weren't many planes out there.
Yeah.
Iowa City traffic, experimental Juliet Delta turning short final, runway 12, Iowa City.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, turning cross lane on 12, Iowa City. To reform my direction of my crosswind. Oh.
Good job with the radio call.
Iowa City traffic, helicopter 741 Alpha Charlie, selecting University Hospital, mile to the north, inbound north end hangar, Iowa City.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, right downwind on 12, Iowa City. I'm gonna go this side a bit.
Okay.
Altimeter 29991. Remarks. Density altitude 2,300. Iowa City Municipal Airport, Iowa City, Iowa. Automated weather observation 1524 Zulu. Wind variable at 05.
Iowa City traffic, helicopter 741 Alpha Charlie, a short final hangar north of the 725 runways, Iowa City.
Iowa City traffic, Sky 3542 Foxtrot, right downwind runway 2, runway 12, Iowa City.
Iowa City traffic, experimental Juliet Delta clear, runway 12.
Trying to look out for the helicopter.
Okay.
Do you see him?
I do not.
Is it okay if I continue the pattern, or should I keep going?
Let's make it just a little bit longer.
Okay.
I think he said he was landing 25. Unless I misheard him.
He has to be coming from the northern space, right?
He said he was short final for the hangars. And the helicopter at Iowa City. Are you have you landed already?
Helicopter at Iowa City is down to no factor.
All right, thank you. Just want to make sure. Have a good one. All right, so let's start turning to the right. So if you're not sure where someone is, always feel free to ask. All right.
Okay.
So look at the runway. We're pretty far out, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna, but I don't think I'm too.
Oh, I thought that said the janitors. That's kind of funny. West Trojan.
So do I consider this as a base?
Oh, this is a base, right? We're
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542, turning final 12.
How do you think we're doing?
I think
We're
we're
really
little...
kind of banked there though, right?
Shit, yeah.
We don't have to bank like... Here's the thing,
Okay.
we still have power. We don't have to bank like 50 or 60 degrees, okay?
Go too fast. Maybe one notch of flap.
Okay.
And still looks okay. 85 degrees, I mean 85. Below 85, I might put one more notch of flap and then we'll see.
Okay.
Gonna put a little bit more power, because I feel like I'm getting too low. Airspeed is about 65. Right about now I think I'm gonna put full flaps and pull on the airspeed a little bit. And I know I'm gonna make the runway, so I'm gonna ease up a little bit on the power. You want me to land or go?
We're gonna touch and go.
Okay.
I'll take care of the flaps, okay? Okay, flaps up, full power, full power.
Flaps up, full power.
Yep. It's a relatively short runway,
Yeah.
so...
55, I'm gonna rotate.
So, like, actually rotate at 55. Don't wait until we're at like 60.
Cessna 3 killing uniform at the southeast runway 12.
Southeast, highway 12.
The landing was good. Good job.
Thank you. Southeast, so he'll be coming around.
Do you feel like you're making progress with your landings?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Do you feel better about them?
I feel better about them.
Glad to hear. It is 10:30, by the way.
I say let's try to do another 2 more, this one, is that okay?
Yep, I'm just gonna keep giving you updates, alright?
Okay, looks like I'm gonna turn. Oh, look out for the other airplane.
Iowa City traffic, Sky 3542 Foxtrot, turning right crosswind to Iowa City. Right crosswind runway 25, correction, runway 12, Iowa City 3542 Foxtrot.
Iowa City traffic, here's 7470 Whiskey. We're on a 5 mile final 25 low approach for the RNAV 25.
Alright, let's turn downwind. Iowa City traffic, Sky 3542 Foxtrot, turning right downwind, runway 12, Iowa City. We'll keep an eye out for the traffic on the approach for 25.
So that guy, he's coming on 1225, is it?
He's doing an approach for runway 25. Alright. The traffic that's doing the approach on 25, are you going to be landing or are you just doing a misapproach?
Low approach only, we're a go miss.
Okay, thanks. Just wanted to make sure. 42 Foxtrot.
So low approach.
Yeah, so low approach.
See him, right?
Low approach just means that it's kind of like a go around, basically. Is the easiest way to put it. He's 5 miles out. Keeping an eye out for him.
At the beam?
Yep.
Oh, over to 1500.
And Iowa City traffic, Sky 3542 Foxtrot is right downwind, just crossing the approach end of runway 7. Going to be turning base in a moment for runway 12, Iowa City.
We're on 2 mile final 25 on the RNAV 25 approach, Iowa City.
We're keeping an eye out for you. This is 2 miles. I don't see him though. Hold off on turning just yet.
Okay.
Keep a little bit more power in. It's fine. least try to get him in sight first. He said he's going to be doing a low approach. Alright, you can probably just start turning. I'll make a radio call. So start turning to the right.
Okay.
And obviously traffic, Sky 3542 Foxtrot is turning right base for runway 12 Iowa City.
Yeah, we have you in sight, 7470 Whiskey.
Awesome, thank you.
There is that guy.
It's fine, he says that he has us in sight.
We're just gonna keep turning now.
Alright, that's fine.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542, turning final on 12 Iowa City. Okay.
There he is over there.
I see him now.
That's probably him.
Okay. So...
Just worry about the landing, I got him in sight, don't worry.
Okay, okay.
Just focus on your landing.
Iowa City traffic.
Kilo 85, I'm gonna look for...
You want this?
Gonna go down a bit. Gonna reduce some airspeed.
There's a guy holding short of the runway over there. He's probably waiting for us to land. I'm going to make a radio call to let him know we're going to be in the pattern. Iowa City traffic, Sky 3542 Foxtrot, short final, runway 12, going to be staying in the pattern.
A little too high.
There you go, it's looking good, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as you're like, okay, without power I can make the runway, you can pull it to idle. So right about here, start pulling the power back, okay? Slowly start bringing it back. Keep it coming down, we're at 65 knots, good, that's where we want to be. Alright, hold the nose off, a little bit of right rudder. Alright. There you go, alright, so flaps up, full power.
Full power.
A little bit of left rudder. But rudder only, not the ailerons.
35, 55, pulling out. The plane that was coming on 25 was, it kind of was freaking me out a little bit.
I could tell, don't worry, that's why I was telling you just to focus on the landing. He had us in sight. As long as he had us in sight, we're fine. That's why we extended our downwind a little bit.
Iowa City traffic, Sky 32, Lima uniform, hold short 12, where's that inbound Cirrus traffic?
I think the Cirrus traffic was the traffic that just did the instrument approach for 25.
Iowa City traffic, Sky 32, Lima uniform is going to be back taxiing runway 12, remaining in the pattern, Iowa City.
Iowa City traffic, Sky 3542 Foxtrot, turning right crosswind, runway 12, Iowa City.
Do you always make your crossing calls?
Just so, not always, just when there are people in the pattern.
Oh.
Usually the first one I'll do. Like he's getting on right now, I'm letting him know.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, turning downwind on, right downwind on 12, Iowa City.
Alright, so you see how we're descending?
Yeah, I saw that.
Alright, keep the airplane coming up. Especially since he's going to be back taxiing trying to get off. Let's see if we can beat him to the end of the runway. I don't think we're going to make it. I think he's going to get to the end of the runway before we're beam it.
Huh.
Come on, little 172.
Oh, look, he doesn't go all the way down. I guess.
Oh well.
Because I was told to use the entire runway.
You don't have to, but you should.
At the beam?
Huh?
No, I said at the beam.
Okay.
110. I'm going to put the 10
okay.
degrees of flat.
He's going to be no factor. He's Use full power, he's moving now.
City traffic stock 32, leave uniform taking off 12, remaining in pattern Iowa City.
Iowa City traffic 3542 Foxtrot, turning right, base on 1 to Iowa City. Hi. I don't know. We still have time to.
Yep, we have more than enough time. It's just shy at 10:40 right now. As long as you're making progress. There you go. Make sure you're looking at the airspeed.
Below 85, yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be a little steeper for me, but I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try.
Hey, if we overshoot a little bit, that's okay. That just means that our downwind needs to be a little further out next time. Alright?
Okay. Below 85, full flaps.
We turn like right there. We're good. Alright?
Still looks okay, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Keep it coming down, alright?
Yeah.
Probably don't need to bring the power to idle yet. Actually, yeah, probably right about here. You can bring the power to idle.
And turn on idle.
Traffic Cessna 3 giving uniform right crosswind runway 12 Iowa City.
Try to, one of the things you can do is have an aiming point and a touchdown point. Alright, do you know what those are?
Hang on.
Alright.
I'll go down a bit.
A little back pressure, alright, flaps up, get us towards the center. Rudder only, not that much, you don't have to kick it to the left, alright?
Okay.
Nice and smooth, because otherwise the airplane, like...
Goes really fast.
Yeah, think about like whipping the wheel in your car. You know, if you're going 80 miles an hour, do you turn the wheel like that?
No, it has to be slow.
Yeah, exactly. Nice and smooth, alright? Otherwise we're going to get whiplash or worse.
Okay, I'll do that better next time.
Alright, yep, just be careful about that. If you're afraid we're going to go off the runway, bring the power to idle, start stepping on the brakes, and then kick the rudder in the direction opposite of the, or towards the center of the runway. But other than that, you shouldn't really be kicking the rudder.
Yeah, okay.
Then if we do that, it would be a full stop.
Okay.
Fort Madison, full stop, runway 17, Fort Madison. Iowa City traffic Cessna giving uniform right downwind 1112 Iowa City.
City traffic, Skyhawk 3542, Foxtrot, turning right crosswind on 12 Iowa City. City traffic, Skyhawk 3542, Foxtrot, turning right downwind on 12 Iowa City.
Okay, so it's now 10:40. So
Okay.
you want to do one more touch and go, or did you say you want to make this your last one?
I mean, I still think I have time, so let's just do one more touch and go, and then one more full stop, and then I'm good.
Sounds good to me.
Oops, look at my altitude.
Yep. Good job.
On the traffic, citation 800 Whiskey Tango, overflying the airfield, north to south.
I see the other plane on base.
Cool. I think that's Brian.
City traffic, final runway 12, touch and go, Iowa City.
At the base, slowly reduce to 1500. Below 110. Just notch of flaps. Make sure I didn't balloon up.
We're getting closer to the runway now. So,
Yeah,
straighten it out.
see if I can get them. It should be about 45 degrees. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542, turning right base on 12 Iowa City. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542, Foxtrot, turning final on 12, Iowa City. Hey, Matt, what do I do? Keep turning final?
Yeah, well, look.
I can see him there.
Yeah, so we can turn final. If he doesn't take off, that's fine. We'll just go around.
Just go around.
Yep, so I think he's going around right now, or he's doing a touch and go. So see, he's off the runway, he's not back there. Yep. If for whatever reason he stops, like, we've got all this distance on final here, okay?
Okay.
To make a decision. If he's stopped on the runway, then we go around, alright? We sidestep the runway either to the left or to the right.
Okay.
Go. So you see how we're kind of high?
Yeah.
Got that last notch of flaps in there? You do? Okay, cool. There you go. Let's start getting rid of that now. Try not to touch the power. No. Keep it idle. Keep it idle. We can make the runway, see? Look at that. Your airplane, you're probably going to even float a little bit.
A little too fast.
Yeah, exactly, see?
You're right.
That's why we don't want to, that's why we didn't really want to add power. Flaps up.
Full power.
Alright. So, one of the things that you can do, pick a touchdown point and an aiming point. Alright?
Okay.
So, like, be like, I am aiming for the very first centimeter of concrete. Okay? See this guy here? Make sure that we're not going to the right. We are going to the right now. Alright? You gotta keep it nice and level. You have a tendency to turn right. And that's bad, especially when we got traffic here. Alright? So let's say you pick the first centimeter of concrete as your touchdown, or as your aiming point, okay? And then your touchdown point is the top of the numbers, okay? Here's the touchdown point, here's the aiming point. You shoot for the aiming point the entire time. Then when you get over your aiming point, you roll out, touchdown on touchdown point. Okay?
Okay.
Iowa City traffic, medevac 4, Mike Tango, Bell 407 helicopter, 1,810
miles
north, inbound for landing.
You gotta check and see where that guy is, right? Make sure that he's past your wing. Don't just start turning. Alright, he's past the wing. Iowa City traffic, Sky 3542 Foxtrot, turning right crosswind, runway 12, Iowa City. You understand, right?
Yeah.
Like how on final we don't turn to base if we're 45 degrees past if there's traffic there, right? We wait until we're past the traffic. At least. It's the same thing when you're turning crosswind. You want to make sure that he's past your shoulder.
Brian, let's do a full stop after this.
Okay, that's fine. What time is it? 10:45. That's fine.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542, turning downwind on, right downwind on 12, Iowa City.
Cool.
Cessna 3 killing uniform,
At the base.
City.
Still 110. Push much of flaps.
Okay.
Make sure the nose doesn't balloon out.
Arrow 37 Whiskey entering 11 base runway 15, Coconut.
Iowa City traffic, medevac 4, Mike Tango, Bell helicopter 1,605 miles north, landing at the university.
Should we
Iowa City traffic.
Yep, he's past our shoulder now, so we can start turning.
Okay. I don't know if I should extend my downwind.
That's fine. No, go. You're good.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542, Foxtrot, turning base on 12. It's going to be a full stop.
Worst comes to worst, if he's on the ground and we need to slow down, we dump that last notch of flaps, we add a little bit of power, just do some kind of like slow flight.
Oh, really?
Alright. Not to the point that it becomes dangerous.
Yeah, now what?
Right, so now let's start turning to the right, okay? Let's dump that last notch of flaps in because we know that we need to slow down, right? We want to give them enough time to get off.
Okay.
Alright, we overshot final a little bit, that's fine. Alright, we can add in just...
Yeah, I didn't want to make a, what do you call that? Steep turn. I'll lose altitude.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Alright, so he's off the runway, so it's all yours now. Iowa City traffic, Sky 3542 Fox, short final for runway 12, full stop, Iowa City.
Platform 1-4, right? Put on airspeed, I know I'm gonna make the runway.
Yep, we're aiming for the beginning of the runway, okay? If you think we're gonna land short of it, then you add in a little bit of power. Alright, other than that...
Okay.
So you see how you're keeping too much power in? Alright, you see that, right? You're keeping too much power in, we float almost to the 1,000-foot markers.
Yeah. I put too much power, or I did not go.
Well, no, so you were good, and then you added in power. You didn't need to add that power in. Alright, so we'll go all the way down.
Keep forgetting there's an unused runway right there. How much you helped me in the last one?
Not too much. I added a little bit of back pressure at the end there, but other than that, you did fine. Because we were floating, so you need to like keep the power at idle once you're like, okay, I can make it. Because otherwise you get too fast. You want to make the radio call?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Iowa City traffic, medevac 4 Mike Tango. Short final, landing University of Iowa. Iowa City traffic.
So get clear of the runway, alright? Don't slow down. You're slowing down. Alright? Make sure you're clear of the runway. Now make the radio call.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 3542, Foxtrot, free of all runway, Iowa City.
Alright, so you see how we're like right next to the things like right behind us? Let go of the controls for a second. We want to move forward enough so that if someone else is trying to get off behind us, they can. So probably right about here. Look behind us. Is that enough room for another airplane?
A little bit, yeah.
Alright, cool. No, the last one I was adding a little bit of back pressure, but most of the landings you did by yourself. Go back and watch the videos. Most of the time I didn't even touch the controls.
You should feel better about them. So you just take a spot here. What we can do is, hold on, stop moving forward. What we can do is if we come right here, we can just reposition ourselves like to go over that spot with my controls. Like this spot right here. Okay. So we can just